Hello and welcome to Off the Hip for episode number 2. This is our gaming stream. Also, thank you, Danky, for sending over new people over here today. We're joined by a bunch of new people today, Mozamboni being one of them.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Hail the GCA and hail the 199 that have made it over here. We love everybody.
And we got our favorite moderator, Nag.
Careful.
Criminal.
That's better.
Criminal.
Watch that hard out.
Criminal. That's great.
That'll help everybody.
And we got Shaka Zulu in the house for the first time. How are
Yeah,
you?
man. I'm doing good, man. Let's go. Lots of news in the gaming world today. Man, lots and lots to talk about, dude. It's going to be fun.
And for the first time also, we have Big Dog Jake.
Let's go, guys. My name is Jake. I go by Big Dog Jake, BIGGDOGGJAKE. I'm a professional VOA, political writer, and analyst for hire. I love video games. I love metal music. I will talk to anyone about them. And Alec Baldwin's finger, ABF, thank you so very much for having me on. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Now you get to,
Sorry, what were you going to say?
no, it's like now you get to hear the dulcet baritones of two manly men in stereo.
Classic
Dude.
trade bass. Thank you. Not baritone. Thank you.
Well, to break the ice, I figured we just talk about gaming again like we did last time. We heard Nagranal talk about how he loves consoles and wears rags. How what's your favorite platform, Mozamboni?
Oh, PC. I have a gaming PC here in my little special setup in the garage, and I have a even better one up because I don't play with consoles unless it's the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis
At least I can play
or the
Stellar
Nintendo
Blade.
Entertainment System.
The Super Nintendo is the best console of all time.
Let's go.
Yeah, if I want to watch an attractive woman climb a ladder, I can just tell my wife, "Hey, go climb a ladder." Okay.
Well, not everyone has a wife. Okay, Mo.
Hey, well, speaking of for hire, no, I'm just kidding.
You know
Well,
what?
Nagranal
I'm
has
glad
a
to
wife
be married
that sounds
alive
like
and
on his
well.
console.
Oh yeah. Eve S tier wife.
On
Oh, yeah.
Taki Best Girl. Taki Best Girl.
So, Shock, you liked the Super Nintendo back in the day. Did you have one of those rocket launcher controller deals?
No, dude, I definitely wasn't around during that era. I just replayed them a lot.
Yeah.
And I just realized that every older game I played was a Super Nintendo game, and I loved it. Whether it was the Game Boy Advance remakes or when it was just using the stores on the Wii and stuff. And then I had bought one when I was with my father. Then I lost it when I got kicked out. So lost a lot of my cool collective stuff was gone when I got kicked out. So can't wait to start rebuilding all the retro gaming stuff again. But yeah, that was definitely one of the best eras. All games come are inspired by Super Nintendo games.
Didn't they re-release the retro console for how it's got an HDMI port on it for newer devices and it's got
Yeah,
on it.
SNES.
They got
Yeah,
these awesome
instantly.
it's these mini emulators.
Yeah,
They
I
got
never
one.
got one of those. I should have bought one. I don't
I
think
know.
Oh yeah, I got the PlayStation Classic. That thing you can hack the shit out of that thing, and it's great. I love it. But
Yeah.
right here, literally, I could. I'm in my garage at an apartment complex. Stupid housing market. Anyways, I have
Oh, what's he getting? What's he getting?
Oh.
I have a Sega Saturn,
We're taking bets.
Xbox 360, Xbox One, original Xbox,
Let's go. Let's go.
Super Nintendo, Atari 7800 that I had when I was a kid in the 80s. I have 2,600 games. I have a Nintendo. I have a Nintendo clone system, but I have a tube TV out here
nice.
with Duck Hunt and a Zapper.
Yes.
Nice.
And it's right around the corner here. I can't move the whole setup,
Oh,
but I could
man.
probably fire it up and pull it up on my phone on stream.
Oh, dude, what's so
To this
funny
old
is
guy. Old
my
guy.
mom hated video games, but she only liked Super Mario Brothers. So one of the first consoles I played was the OG Nintendo, and we would play like Duck Hunt and Mario all the time. But she hated video games. It was only Mario.
Yeah, those are good. People love like Donkey Kong and stuff like that. I also have a stand-up arcade that it was water damaged and non-functional because I don't tear apart things that work. I don't like doing that. So I took the PCB and the dead monitor out, and I put in a widescreen monitor, and it's a MAME emulator. All the ROMs are obviously legally obtained.
Oh, okay.
And I can play modern games on it too, but usually, and it's got a trackball on it too, so we end up playing Golden Tee Golf or bowling or something like that.
Oh, nice! I remember those.
Dude, Golden Tee when you don't have to drop like $8 to play a game is
Yeah.
I could never afford it because I was always broke when I was in my 20s.
They still got those. They have they got bars in California that are arcades, and they are sick. They have like Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and they got like NBA Jam, and they sell these like adult Capri Suns. It's literally a Capri Sun, like fruit punch, but it's 10% alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
We just
All
get
right,
a
you got my
pack of like
attention.
12 and play fucking Street Fighter. And dude, in like the Simpsons game and Ninja Turtles.
Dude, the Simpsons game.
Yeah.
You'd always listen for it when Bart and Maggie would team up. You hear blah, 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 like you're like, oh, it's in the. I can hear it.
So good.
Like you could. There's always My favorite was the TMNT arcade game. That was the first thing I fired up on my arcade because I wanted to hear the attract mode where it goes Teenage Mutant, and I was just like, it's like most people like get into golf, and I'm like, I built an arcade. I'm there. Like I'm so like stoked. It's so much fun.
I mean, at an entry level, which one is more expensive, rebuilding an arcade machine or golf?
Golf's expensive too.
Yeah, they're pretty.
I was gonna say you couldn't get a good set of clubs for as much as this arcade cost.
Yeah,
I got the cabinet for $50. I had the guy drive it out to me. So I was driving a hard bargain. I'm just like,
golf, you have to be good. So you spend all that time.
Do you?
And if you suck, like, you have to be good.
You don't have to be good.
You just gotta look good.
I'm pretty good at drifting the golf cart on the green.
Stuff to be good.
well, let's put it this way: if people come over to your house, they don't go, "Do you have a set of golf clubs?" No. If you have an arcade in your house, they're like, "Is that an arcade?"
That
Yeah,
sounds code for my wife's gone. Let's go upstairs.
Unless you're us, we go see ABF and we're like, "Oh, do you have an M82? Can we fire it outside right now?"
Oh, that's different. That's totally different.
Word to the wise chat. Don't live stream gunfire. We found that out the hard way.
Never do that. Just never do it.
Danky almost did that on his stream.
I know. I heard that. I caught the ass into that. Yeah.
I can't believe somebody tried to do that. That's such a terrible idea. It's because of all the.
Probably wouldn't have.
We know why. We know why we're not allowed to stream firearms or shooting firearms. Gosh, dang it, man.
Yeah,
anyways, video games.
I believe it couldn't detect that you were reacting to a video. Like there wasn't enough transparency, which is
we kind of had it on loop for like a few minutes. So
Well, no, we had the Barrett going for a while, and it didn't care until the MG started going off. The M16.
Oh yeah.
So.
I think it's because we had a filthy Brit shooting the gun. That was the problem.
Boom.
We had a limey shooting it. It's like, oh.
People.
Like, he's not holding beans and toast.
How do you think you felt going home, being like, "I'm a prisoner. I was free." In the city of Vegas.
I don't know. He seemed pretty annoyed by the toilets. I don't know if he caught that the Legion of Memers stream. He was just like, "Oh, your toilet's got too much water in it." I'm like,
"Ew."
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I'm like,
water. What?
What a weird complaint to have from a country full of people that their breath probably smells like an open dumpster.
Yeah.
You know.
Also,
it's like people whose teeth are falling out of their head. They're like, "Oh, your toilets have too much water," and I'm like. Okay.
Their national anthem is "Rule Britannia." Britannia rules the waves, which that's water. You're surrounded by ocean. You're an island. You're an island, homie. Why do you have so little water in your toilet? Fix that, please. Fix
That's a good point.
No, dude. The only reason England isn't like an iceberg floating in the ocean is because of a random occurrence that there's hot air coming from the Gulf of Mexico. All right. We should just put up a wall and let those fuckers freeze.
Dude, you're telling me I live on the mid-Atlantic coast and summer decided to show up while I was asleep. It was nice and quiet and cool last night, and it's hot and humid now, and the cicadas are really loud.
I
No.
love cicadas. Reminds me of being a kid.
Brisket is
A
shooting shots
glowy.
across the
Yeah.
bow.
You got a glow
Isaac's
in
getting
the
called out for being a Fed.
That sounds like a Fed name to me.
no.
I saw him zip cuffed after being pulled out of a U-Haul truck yesterday.
How far do you get from the border?
We'll have to ask Cody about that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably walked him over. Hoodie's a coyote in his free time. So
Yeah, sure, Isaac. We believe you.
Can we say that name on YouTube?
Oh, yeah, I don't even know actually.
no, we just did.
We
Oh.
just did.
Everyone, because I want to show the world, I have an announcement to make. The day before yesterday, in my tired rage when I was on Twitter, I happened to follow Lady Desiree on Twitter. She
Oh,
does
she's
beautiful piano
awesome.
covers.
Heard
And
of
guess
her.
what happened? Like
What?
within 45 minutes, she followed me back.
Yeah, she's
Nice.
great.
She followed me
Yeah.
back. Oh, I get to
She's
see her
so
stuff
cool.
on my feed. She is so cool. She's so
I
nice.
gave her
The
the
name,
most
I don't
like
know if I
random ass Pokemon theme,
and she nailed it.
She played it. No, it was kind of tricky, and she was like, "Oh no, this I have to get this right." And she spent like 3 minutes doing it over and over again. I'm like, wow, I don't know. She's just so friendly with her chat. I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, she is. She's real nice.
She's cool. Yeah, she's great, and she's always on Kick. She's like probably one of the best Kick streamers, man.
It's because she's
Always
playing
on
music.
Kick.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, she's so good at piano. Anyways, just
Mhm.
one quick shout out to Lady Desiree. Shout out, Lady Desiree. You followed me on Twitter. Thought that was really nice of you. Thank you.
Shout out.
That's
She
cool. I
also
haven't
makes her
watched her.
own
I should check it out.
Oh, it's beautiful. As someone who's born of, family who classically trained pianist, classically trained concert.
You have a
pianist, things like
penis?
that. No, my grandmother was a classically
Oh my
trained.
Grandmother has a
concert-
penis?
Pianist.
Yeah.
Pianist.
Holy, I got news for you.
No, I have a penis. The women in
Oh,
my
I
family
can
do not.
tell.
Thank
Woman.
God.
Oh, okay. There you go.
It's okay if I have one, right? I can still have it. Okay,
Yes,
good. All
absolutely.
right, good.
You
Yeah,
inherit.
yeah.
I was born with it. Didn't inherit.
You were
It
born
wasn't
with it,
passed-
right?
It wasn't like son, you turned 15, time for your penis. No, I was
Oh.
born with it. It dropped when I came out of the womb. All that jazz.
I wish I could play piano. As you can see, I have very
Me too.
chubby
Me too.
fingers.
I think the piano and the violin are awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, the
dude.
violin's sick.
Mhm.
Jake
I'm
Busey
listening
playing
to
the
a lot of
violin
Lindsey
for
Sterling
like
and
30
piano.
seconds in Starship Troopers is just chef's kiss. He actually played it. He didn't play it on set,
That's right.
but he went
Yeah.
back and recorded it in a sound studio, and he mimicked it while he was on set. That's him actually playing.
Wow.
Oh my god, dude! I saw the dumbest meme ever.
Blair White is stacked for a pianist. I'm just saying.
Which
I'm just
way?
saying.
She's yeah.
No.
Silicone.
No simping. No simping. Bad Jake.
No simping and
I think we're starting something here. This is we're going down some
All right. The chat has officially gone rogue
somewhere dark.
with the word pianist.
This is just the.
hey,
this
we
is
almost
the
made it
normal
15
bit.
minutes without weaponized retardation.
You know what? Round of applause for us, guys. Round of applause for us.
Gee.
Well, to get back onto gaming, Big Dog, what's your
Game.
favorite? What's your favorite game?
My favorite game. Oh,
Yeah,
my
like what?
sweet
What do you
goodness.
have? What do you have the most amount of hours in? Probably.
Oh, it crossed my entire life. It
Yeah.
would be a toss up between Halo, just all of them, let's say, and World of Warcraft. I built my first PC when I was 9 or 10 years old. I started
yeah.
playing World of Warcraft seriously at 11 when it came out in 2005. I played it very, very seriously till I was like 23, 24. I mean, try tanking Molten Core as a 13-year-old, and 39 grown-ass men are yelling at men and women are yelling at you to not fuck up when you're 13. That'll put some thick skin on you. By the way, anybody bitching about bullying in video games never grew up in the early 2000s tanking 40-man raids.
100%.
And then I played semi-seriously from like 23 to like 28, and I finally was like, I gotta quit. I gotta stop. And then, just played whatever I did play. But yeah, that was my first true love. That helped raise me when I was young.
Dude,
Made a lot of friends that I
competitive-
still know to this day.
Yeah.
Did arenas, made a lot of friends that still know to this day. It helped build me as genuinely. I'm being genuinely serious. The people, the gameplay, the stuff I went through.
So
Just
you're
the social
saying that
aspect helped build me as a person.
you're a survivor of Xbox Live?
Oh, homie,
Absolutely.
yes, homie, yes. I remember 2004 playing Halo 2 when it came out, and I remember 2006 playing Halo 2 when the 360 was about to come out. And I remember the next day playing Halo 3 when it came out. And then Chrome Hounds for like 4 years because the servers were only up for like 4 years. Played that for a whole bunch. But I still play Halo. I played MCC last week. I was playing with people. Oh, yeah. Love it. Absolutely love it. No consoles, though. Fuck that. I'm done with that now. Sticking just to PC. We're good. You can do everything here now. Consoles being turned into PCs anyway. So
Yeah,
they really are.
but dude, online gaming, dude, like the sport and the community of it, dude, like the highs are amazing. Like there are lows, but the lows need to push you to get to the highs.
Right.
There's nothing more than getting shat on for sucking and then everyone like raging because you win a game for everyone. It's just it's exhilarating.
We've all been in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. We've all been in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. All of us, every single one. We're all men over the age of 30. So we've all been in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. Shit was wild. It was off the walls. And you know what? We're better men for it, honestly. Frankly, we're better men for it. We have sex now, so.
I'm not quite 30, all right? But I do play CSGO.
Okay.
It's not called
what's
CS:GO
up?
anymore. It's called CS2.
Shaka. I was going to say, people talk about Modern Warfare 2's lobbies like they're all that in a bag of chips. You could drop into a casual match on CS:GO and you'll hear shit. I'm well over 30. Let's put it that way. And I'm like, I didn't know that was a slur. All right. Like you'll hear like the most awful shit. Like they don't monitor that at all.
You'll learn a few ways to, end someone. You're like, I didn't know you could do that to somebody.
Project Taco.
But I played the crap out of Black Ops. So I'm a bit younger.
Oh,
but
let's go.
I think the competitive spirit definitely carried over to Black Ops, and then it died.
Yeah,
Black Ops was the perfect competitive COD because you didn't have to level up to unlock stuff. You could just buy it with the money. So you could be level 15 and you could have the G11. You could be
highlight Isaac's most recent comment.
We were just talking about that
yesterday. The Vietnam add-on was the shit. I used to love the Vietnam DLC. That's when it was great, dude.
And the Vietnam add-on
was Battlefield was superior. 1942
I love both of them.
43 bad. Yeah, they're all. I prefer
Battlefield like golden years
over COD.
Those were amazing.
That's right.
Like Battlefield 4. I love Battlefield 4 with every ounce of my being.
I agree.
I'm a Battlefield guy. I don't like Call of Duty. I like it when you have to mobilize like a 32-person team.
Yeah, it's fun.
And try to figure it out. When you get things going, man, it's amazing.
That's always been my second love is Battlefield. Battlefield 1942, Battlefield 2. I have all my old PC CD boxes of Battlefield 2 and its expansions with they're each like 5 CDs. They're in a milk crate under here. Battlefield 2142.
I really miss
2142 and its expansion. Played the shiz out of Bad Company.
Yes.
Played the shiz out of Bad Company 3. Didn't play Battlefield 3.
Yes. Isaac is right again. The $10 game on
3 was so good.
43 was underrated.
$10 game, right?
It was so underrated.
It was like $10 game, and it was it was perfect. It was just a little game played on PlayStation.
It was 64 people playing Wake Island, baby.
Dude,
that's what's up.
Exactly.
It was such a tiny map. It was beautiful.
I mean, it was Wake Island. There were boats and stuff. So,
it was
so good.
It was so much fun.
It was the best deal.
You know what the greatest feeling is when you spawn on the aircraft carrier and you're like, well, I need to get over to Wake Island. How do I do that? Hop in an F-35, use it as a taxi, run it directly into an enemy as you eject.
I don't mean to be a super.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure they were.
My favorite was my favorite was Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. I think is what.
On the Xbox 360.
It had a level where you had like because you could jump off the vehicles.
You could jump from people to people in Modern Combat.
Yeah. Yep. You could jump off the vehicles. Oh, are we still live?
Yeah, you're kind of cutting out a little bit. It might be coming back, though.
Absolutely.
You're beep booping.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
You paused on a really sexy photo of yourself, so don't worry.
But yeah, no, you could jump out of vehicles. So we would just load it up with C4s, send it into like the middle, like a flag, and just destroy everybody within like 80 feet of the flag.
Oh, yeah.
Because you could bounce. You could go full speed in a car and just jump out and nothing happens. So it's like, yeah.
You could go 60 miles an hour in an Abrams. Oh, man. Shit was great. That was
Abrams
easily
really
the best
my favorite
ever.
My favorite vehicle was like the Toyota with the gun turret mounted on the top.
Yeah.
Driving a Hilux technical around. Let's go.
It was
Dude,
ridiculous.
Toyota.
Yeah.
Thank you, Toyota. I have a lot of friends who were in Iraq and Afghanistan. They love Hiluxes, just FYI. So don't worry, your advertisement
Yes.
totally worked.
All right.
My buddy owns
I've seen Top Gear.
Hilux in real life, and he calls it a Haji truck. So.
A hockey track.
Look, a middle-aged woman with like 5 offspring in middle school and high school would drive her kids to hockey practice in it. Just saying. Absolutely. If we could get them in America, also look up the Fat Electricians video on why we don't have Hiluxes. It's a great video.
Dude, 1943 and Gotham City Imposters are the 2 games I missed the most. Did you guys ever
Gotham
play
City
that?
Imposters.
played
Oh
Gotham
my
City.
gosh.
play
Wasn't that
that?
a it was like a starting free-to-play game, or maybe it was like $20 to open?
No, it was like
pay
it,
a month?
no, it was another like $10, $5 game.
Okay. Because
But
I
it was
remember
just
that.
so perfectly well made. It's
I
like
remember
most
that.
crisp, like most well polished video game ever. All the hitboxes were accurate, everything was balanced. It was so good.
I actually asked a good question about COD 2 and the World War II game, which would have been COD
Right.
3. COD 3 was exclusive to consoles. COD 2 I played on my PC, though. I played the single player.
Oh, COD 2. I have it. I own it. I play in
have-
private matches sometimes. Tunisia was my favorite map. It was
Bro,
so
I've got
good.
COD 1
Oh, yeah.
and COD 2 in their chests underneath my desk. They're ripped up and stuff,
Yep.
but I have the discs still. They're still there. Still got them.
Yeah, it's so much fun. The funny thing is, if you play it on the PC, which it's still vibrant, like if you get into
Oh, yeah.
play private
Oh, yeah.
matches, but if you try to like mod it to use controllers, you'll get a VAC ban on Steam. Like
Yeah.
they will
Oh,
bury
yeah.
your ass. Like so you can't do anything like that.
Which is odd
You better
because
be good on the mouse and keyboard.
the PC version of COD 2 does not have it. They didn't, because this is at the time when, even though we were making we still are kind of making games on one system and then porting them. This was at a time where when we did port them, we made changes to them as developers. And the PC version of COD 2 does not have the controller magnetism that a controller does, or that consoles do. It doesn't have the look magnetism or the bullet magnetism on PC if you were to play with controllers. So theoretically, it doesn't matter how good you are with the controller, somebody of equal skill on a mouse and keyboard should be better than you regardless.
It's almost
Yes,
like it's the
but-
superior input device. That's weird.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
ABF, you raise an interesting point. Poll in the chat. What do you think? Mouse and keyboard or controller?
Oh, I need to like figure out how to make a poll.
Mouse
Just
and
put a
keyboard.
duck in the chat if you like
Mouse and
controllers.
keyboard is not even
And,
close.
Put a
Yeah,
one
when you
Yeah.
Put a 1 for mouse and keyboard and a 2 for controller.
I
Oh,
like
Which
the duck.
one's
Just what you
better?
use, or which one is like
Preference.
physically
Which one's
better,
better?
I guess.
Which one's
Controller's
better? Well,
obviously, but-
there you go.
Nailed it.
Yeah, until you can pop somebody's head with a AWM and Counter Strike, I don't want to hear it.
that's right.
When somebody
that's 'cause
just
you
pops their
barely have
head
to
out
move
for
your wrist
1
to do
point.
that.
Oh
You're taking the
man.
easy
Oh, I
way.
think
It's like
taking a
cheating.
shit. He put
Shaka
a 2.
Zulu knows what I mean. When somebody's like on Mirage and they just pop out and go beak, like you're just like,
Quick
Oh
question.
my
yep,
God.
put a hole right in their head.
Oh,
It's
look
the
at this
best.
guy.
Naggernall, what are you doing, homie?
Ooh.
All the
Talking
monitors
about.
behind you. I'm revoking
Even when
your
I'm playing
PC.
on PC, I have the controller.
Oh, dang.
Here's what most
okay,
people
Played a
don't
lot of
understand.
PC throughout my
Let me
life.
drop
It's
some
like,
knowledge
it's
to
so
the
much
people that
easier
might
to
not have.
a controller.
Yeah. Let me drop some knowledge into people in chat that might not have a lot of money. There's a thing called used GPUs and off-lease business computers.
Preach.
You could build yourself a bomb-ass computer, like gaming computer, that'll last forever for way less than a console, and you'd be able to play all the games.
Preach, bro.
You know,
Preach.
you could say, "Oh well,
Except
Stellar
for
Blade is an
PlayStation
exclusive."
games.
Yeah, so, unless you
now.
wait a year. Like Ghost of Tsushima is
Yeah.
coming out soon on
There's still a
PC.
lot
I
of
can
games
wait.
on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
also not really now.
You'd be
Yeah.
surprised what you look it up on YouTube with certain tech YouTubers. You can make a really good like hell. This computer I'm on right now. This isn't my main
Yeah,
one.
definitely
This
could
is all just stuff that I got off Facebook Marketplace for like pennies on the dollar. You can make a computer for easy, and it's
So you
fun.
need
It's fun
500
building computers.
$500.
Well, dude, next gen isn't even like pushing the bill anymore. Everything still plays good on my 3080, and like, there's not much hope for.
Dude, I have
Still
3070 in
playing
that
my
dude.
3080.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Huh?
know, dude. It's a 3080. That's why.
Yeah,
But you can get a used 6600 for like pennies on the dollar, and it'll do a lot of stuff.
But like you can get the last gen of everything. You know, you don't have to.
Oh yeah, I have a 5600, which is a really weird card. I didn't think they existed. Even AMD doesn't say that it exists, but it exists.
5600 XT, baby.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's a 5600, but it was the guy took it out of his Alienware.
Oh,
and he was on. And he sold it. I was gonna get it for 50, but then he's like, "Yeah, we need some money for my wife's like she broke her arm." I'm like, "Well, shit, okay, I'll just pay you the whole thing." But it was $60 for a card that is way better than $60, and everything else in here is all like deals and like this computer comprises of like used parts. Like you can make a really good computer as long as you know how to shop.
Indeed.
And you can play games like, oh, I want to play Shadows of the Empire from 1996. Well, guess what? I can do it on my computer.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's why computers are the best. That's why consoles suck.
Modding all the old games like Dragon Age Origins was so fun. It's like, like it's even better than the first time I played it.
It's even better than playing it on a console too. My God.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And World of Warcraft transfers very well over to DAO on the PC. Just FYI. Anybody concerned about it? It's all hot. It's great.
I'm highlighting Isaac's thing here. Warfare, was that Milsim game?
Yes, it was.
Okay, I do remember playing that. I didn't play it very long, but it was very like realistic for its time.
You might remember the PlayStation 3 game that was a competitor to it that came out slightly later that also had a 128 player combat. The PS3 version, the PS3 game, I can't think of the name of it, but it was basically to be a counter to Warcraft on the 360. It took off way more people played it, like till the PS3 died, till the servers were taken down.
Along with Mag.
Oh, Mag. Oh, homie.
I was a Mag stan, bro. I thought it was gonna be the shit.
My first love was always shooters. It's always been shooters. I played WoW for a long time, but my first love has always been shooters. I love it to this day.
I've been
real-time
growing
strategy games ever since Red Alert 2 and Yuri's Revenge.
Yeah,
I still play
growing farther apart though.
Forged Alliance forever today. I love it. I love this stuff.
I like all these new genres coming out. Like we have Lethal Company and like Phasmophobia and stuff like that.
Lethal Company. I need to play that some more. I love that shit.
Dude, we should stream it because it is hilarious. Because especially if you use the in-game comms, because when someone just stops talking, you're like, are they dead? I don't even know.
No, you cannot do Discord on that. That is 100% cheating.
Yeah.
You're basically robbing people of an experience.
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Especially since some of the spirits can shut off comms and communicate to you as if they're speaking through comms, and you're like,
in Phasmophobia
inside the house,
I didn't know
from inside the van. What is that?
That's crazy.
But no, it can be a spirit. Oh, it's
crazy. Yeah, and there is a monster in Lethal Company that will say stuff over your radio, and it uses like AI or some shit to like mimic the voice of the person that you know.
Yes,
that's creepy.
So like
that is really. I missed that update. I missed that.
Man.
Yeah, I didn't know.
It might be a mod. I was playing with some mods, and we were playing with that. It will actually drive you insane. It's so funny though.
It's the same as Phasmo, Mo. It's the same as whichever spirit in Phasmo is capable of doing that.
Right. But by the way, can we applaud the person that did it aside from the arachnophobia mode? Because but one person programmed that. One person.
Oh, very good.
One person.
I'm applauding. I'm applauding that person.
Yeah,
dude.
Good job,
I'm so tired of like wanting options in games, and they go, "Well, it's a lot of work, and it's not necessary to ask." No, they took fucking spiders out of a game. Okay, you could add levels of blood and jiggleness to a game, and you could toggle it. Okay, if you're gonna do that shit, fucking cater to everyone.
I was gonna say
Unreal Engine anyway. Just leave the sliders on and rename them slightly so they're more transparent. And it's just a pad you select in the main menu. It's not that big of a deal.
One of the best mods ever made, by the way, was Dead or Alive Volleyball on the Xbox, and I know you know which mod I'm talking
I know what you're talking about.
The one official mod from the developers that they packaged and sold. Boy, was it good.
Yeah. The unofficial mod is even better.
The unofficial mod.
The unofficial mod is pretty spicy.
It uses all the physics engine on that.
Yes, all the physics, none of the fabric.
It uses all the GPU.
Your Xbox.
It was a fun game, though.
Smoke a little bit. I can't take it anymore, boss. I'm tired. I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired, bro.
We do too, Subhuman 84.
Oh,
So,
We're straight.
I was thinking about this because one of my favorite things about the Xbox 360 was Xbox Arcade. Like, there's some really creative stuff. When you guys were talking about like $10 games and all that stuff, my favorite game on the Xbox Arcade, and it's not even close, and it's free on Steam now, which makes me so happy, was I made a game with zombies in it. Has anybody ever played that?
I made a game with zombies in it. End quote.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
it's
name of the
spelled
title.
and it's spelled in like meme language.
Oh, it's Leet Speak.
It's Lee Speak, and the guy did the music. So basically, it's like Smash TV. So you start out fighting zombies, but then you go into Geometry Wars, and then you go into a snake game on the MS DOS. So you're fighting it's called I Made a Game with. I'll put it in here.
I made
You
a,
need to
I
watch
made a
this.
game with zombies in it. A multi-directional
found it.
shooter.
I'll put it in
It's
comments.
free.
It's amazing. It's free now. It was $1.
Yeah.
And the guy sings the song, and he's like, "I'm glad you spent $1 on my game." And it's like
Studio.
it's my wife's ringtone. That's how based she is. But
Small independent
game.
development studio was designed entirely by Mr. James Silva, the company's founder. Later re-released 2021 Windows, Linux, and the Xbox One and Series X and S to allow
yes,
players
I
to
made a
connect.
game with zombies in it. I think is what it was called. That's a
Yes.
great avatar.
I made a game with zombies in it.
I'm sharing my
It was
screen.
released
Is this
09 for the 360 arcade service.
It's so, dude. You need to see this. The music is
British
amazing. It
game.
won't get copyright hit because he lets people download it for free. Even to
Oh,
this day.
Is it what platform is it on? Like Steam?
Well, it's
It
on
is
Steam now, but it was on Xbox 360.
Xbox,
And this guy, he built off this to make other games. Like he took his, even though it was $1, he got a lot of clout and everybody loved the game. I'm sorry you guys didn't know what it was, but built that and he started his own game studio. I don't know if he's still around, but he made some fairly popular games. Like there was like a samurai game that he made that everybody liked. But,
Oh my god, did he make Kenshi?
Kenshi
Kenshi was
I can't
also a
remember.
one-man
Okay,
developer.
hold on. Yeah.
That game is like that game is very addictive.
But the song is what seals the deal. It's so damn good. It's so goofy and shit. I'm telling you, if you haven't played this game, there's no reason not to. All right, do it. Do it now. Come on.
Come on, do it now.
I'm watching it.
Now.
Now. I guess.
All right. Yes. Yay. Yeah. You see, you fight like.
Oh, look at it. Good sweet lord.
Listen to the music.
Yeah, brains. Yeah.
Oh my god, is Black Sabbath still on tour?
Oh, boom. Hey, I'll just have great things.
Is there friendly fire?
There should be. If there's not,
I don't think so on this.
No,
but
he shot him.
fuck it. We're gonna mod it.
dude,
Make it
it's so
copyright
good.
Mouse.
Play the
Oh,
game.
it says Mo owns it. He owns the lion.
I do. Yeah, you darn right I do. I owned it back in the day. I downloaded it. I'm just like, well, okay, this looks interesting. Like,
Shout out to James Silva. You can get it on
Yeah.
Steam. You can get it on Linux. You can get it on Xbox
You
Series
can-
X.
my-
You
yeah.
can get it on Xbox One.
so my
$400,000.
wife's ringtone whenever is that theme song because she loves. Oh, it's so good. People play it. You will be like, it only lasts like 10 minutes, but you just like keep wanting to play it over and over and over. It's so good.
I do very much enjoy Mo how you spelled it in chat. I made a game with zombies in it.
It's spelled with ones instead of I's, I think. So I had trouble finding that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's misspelled. It's in that like kind of meme language from the late 2000s, early 2010s.
Leet Speak. Yeah, it's in Leet Speak.
No, not lead speak, where it's like you have like LOL, and you know
Right.
it has like a bunch of exclamation
Mhm.
points.
Oh,
Ones
so
that-
everyone's talking like they're a freaking scene girl and boy. Ugh. God, I went to high school in that era. Jeez. Whatever.
It's so good because
Also,
there's breaks in the music where it breaks down and
Yeah,
like
I-
all. It's like you're playing like Spinal Tap the game. Like all of the music has
Mhm.
like light effects that happen in the game. It's so good.
It's,
so
oh
good.
God, love Spinal Tap.
I-
One thing I say about Spinal Tap is you can tell they're real musicians because it takes real musicians to play that poorly, to play that well and that poorly.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. This one goes up to 11.
I forgot about that, Taco. They did have a game like that.
Yeah, it was a DLC zombies map, wasn't it?
Mhm.
where they had the top down mode.
Yeah.
Oh man. Or no, it
I
wasn't
played-
DLC. If you were getting screamed at, you know, Mason, what do the numbers mean, Mason?
Yeah. It
And
was
you
like
were
a
able to
secret
get
part. Yeah.
access the 70s computer, the CRT in
Mhm.
the other room. You could play that top down zombies game. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. It was the Easter egg. Yeah.
Oh man, was it fun? Had its own
Yeah.
achievements and everything.
I played probably too much Black Ops 1. I
It was
prestiged
great.
all the way in that game. Yo.
See, that's when I bailed out. I really wasn't. I wasn't impressed by Black Ops 1.
What?
I was a Battlefield guy. I was a Battlefield
Well,
guy.
yeah.
I just wasn't.
Alright.
I wasn't a big fan of it. You know.
Yeah,
Well,
but
at the
at that
time,
point, Battlefield 3 had to, open up a browser to access the server browser and all that stuff. And, if
Well-
you just wanted to hop in and shoot some motherfuckers for a few minutes.
was Black Ops out around the same time as Battlefield 3?
Black Ops was 2009 or
Nine.
2009? Yeah.
Yeah, it was 3. It was right after 3 and
Yeah,
before
3
4.
came out
No,
around
4.
9.
Yeah, you're right. 4 came out when the
2011.
PS4 and everything came
Yeah.
out.
Oh, okay. So then, like 2000.
It was 2013. It was right. Yeah, because I remember I had Battlefield 4 on my PS3, and then they're like, "Hey, because you bought it so close, all you
Right.
gotta do is pay like a little more, and you get it for the PS4."
The way I got away with playing both was Battlefield used to be on a 2-year development cycle, and Call of Duty was on a 1-year cycle. So I'd get every Battlefield and every other Call of Duty.
Technically, that's not entirely true because
I
it
know
was
it's not entirely
Treyarch.
true.
It was Treyarch and Infinity Ward.
Excuse me. I should have
Swap.
said release. I should have
Yeah,
said release
yeah,
window
yeah.
was every year. Battlefield.
Yeah,
was
so
every
they
year.
did that, but Battlefield, man, I love Battlefield.
Well, it was 3 different alternating studios. It was Sledgehammer.
Was it really?
Treyarch.
Now it is.
Yeah, you're right.
It was
right.
after
Well, back then when it was like
Or,
Modern Warfare,
Black Ops 3 when Sledgehammer was brought in.
like people
Yeah.
don't understand. Like shooters nowadays, they're all modern, but that was like a break from the norm back
Yeah,
in
it's Cold War. era.
when Modern Warfare came out. The maps were awesome, and
Oh,
like
talking
you're
about
just
Modern
like, oh my goodness, I'm playing with modern but modern like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was so good, dude. I used to love
Oh, yeah.
it. Search and Destroy was so fire.
Yeah.
I used to love that shit, dude. And the maps were amazing. And now it's
Yeah.
just like,
It truly was, man.
redundant.
Oh, what
shit.
sucks about Battlefield is that the little portal mode, right, where you can play Bad Company 2, where you can play 1942, that those servers got filled up so quick that they stopped letting you play Bad Company in 42. They were
That's
just like,
Bad
"Uh-oh,
Company.
they're playing you have to play the new game," and I'm like, "Fuck! Then what's the point of this game anymore? I hate it."
Well, this is the point. I saw Isaac say it a bunch of times in chat. They're like, I'm sad they didn't make another one. Be glad that some of your favorite games have been left alone.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
it could have
Yeah.
been ruined.
I know.
Well,
I
you know
feel
what
that way too.
the actual death of Battlefield was when they stopped allowing third-party servers. That's when it stopped being cool.
Mm.
Battlefield 3 and 4, you could rent your own server, and a lot of communities do. Like everyone chips in like $1 every single month or whatever, right?
Mhm.
Oh, it was great.
And
Yeah, I
they
remember
administrate the
jumping on
servers.
those, yeah.
If there was a game-breaking bug in the server, the admins would say, "Okay, I guess you can't use the this the USAS with frag rounds, for instance." That was a game-breaking thing. Remember that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
People were just shooting frag rounds out of a shotgun, a full auto shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I used to love private servers. Some of them were really fun to play in. Like,
And
they
Battlefield
were
4
like,
still has that. Like you can still
It
go
does,
back and
yes.
play those. There's infantry only maps if you don't like the vehicles. A lot of people don't. And then they have just the free for all conquest stuff. It's a fun game still.
it's amazing how well they hold up. Like you can tell,
Yeah.
like the skill of the
I still have
before they cared about pigment and what's between your legs. You like you play these games. They're
Or
just
look
like
Look at Call of Duty. They won't even call a gun by its real name anymore. They have to make some retarded name to go with it because they won't support the gun makers anymor.
which is a
Jeez.
far cry from 2009 when Modern Warfare 2 came out, as it came out recently, that Bushmaster and Remington paid a large amount of money to Activision to make sure the ACR had Remington on the side.
Yeah.
Way bigger than it is on the actual firearm. But
Well,
I digress.
It's more fun to say, "Oh, I'm going to use the Uzi," or "Oh, I'm going to use the M16." You know?
Which is why I always got angry at Counter-Strike for saying the AWP. I'm like, no, it's not an Arctic Warfare Precision. Or excuse me, it was an Arctic Warfare Precision, but they called it the AWM, the Arctic Warfare Magnum. I'm like, it's
Oh,
not an
yeah.
Arctic Warfare Magnum. It's
I
an
was
Arctic
gonna
Warfare
say,
Precision.
yeah.
It's a 308. It's a 7.62 by 54 or 7.62 by 51. Excuse me. It
Yep.
was not the 50 caliber.
Yeah, that's
Or
the difference
338
between
Buffalo
console
Magnum.
gamers. By the way, that's the difference between console gamers and PC gamers. Because if you play Counter Strike and you grab like the the SS3, like if you get the ones that are like kind of like light snipers that do like rapid fire, they're like, oh, he's got a Call of Duty gun. You know, they they like make fun of you for using that gun. It's just
Corn boy,
like,
I
you
would
know.
say on the internet that you bought a Chris Factor. Just FYI, I wouldn't
Well,
say.
I
By
want
the
to know
way-
more about it. Have you ever bump fired that thing? Did those things bump fire?
I fired a
Tell us-
real one.
Tell us more.
It's crazy. it recoils down.
Yeah, because
It's
the way the
insane.
bolt goes into the
Yes.
into the handle.
Yep, using the patented vector pulley system. It's
Yeah.
insane. You hold the trigger down, the gun drops. Like you go
Some
to brace
people-
it, and it falls down in front of you. It's insane.
Yeah, some people actually don't like shooting it because of the recoil mitigation, it actually makes you shoot left with it. I believe is what they were saying.
You know, you grab an automatic rifle and you properly grasp it, you thumb over, and you lean into it thinking it's going to rise on you. It doesn't. It pulls you down.
Yep. Yeah. Oh man, I wish I could get one of those AA-12s. They never made a civilian version of it.
Oh man, would you want an AA-12 or a USAS 12 or a USAS 15 if you had a choice between the three?
AA-12.
Okay.
AA-12 is
All right.
basically it's a full auto shotgun vector.
Okay.
So
I can-
it
yes,
has
I can
no
see that.
recoil.
Speaking of Battlefield for a moment, Battlefield 2, does anybody remember for how long, and kind of even to this day, that people thought that what was it called? What was the name of that semi-automatic shotgun? They only ever made one of them, and it didn't really work.
The 104 or something like that, right?
No, it was called like the Hammer something. It was either like Hammerhead or a Sledgehammer.
It
or
was the
something like that.
sledgehammer.
The Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
You know how many
Is that
people
the-
to
is that
this
the
day-
JBS?
No, it was the jackhammer.
The jackhammer, thank
Yeah.
you. You know how many people still think that's a real gun? It is. They made 4 mock-ups and one real one, which doesn't work. You have to disassemble it to take the drum out, reload it, and put the drum back in and reassemble the firearm. They never figured out how to just drop the drum mag out and back in. But
Which
it was
reminds
in
me-
Battlefield 2, so people went nuts over it. It's modded in every game you could possibly think of. You can't get one. Good luck seeing one.
So that reminds me, was it Battlefield 1 where they gaslit everybody to say that, they told everybody it was a historically accurate game, and then they showed
No, Battlefield
women on the
5.
front line.
Battlefield 5.
Battlefield 5.
That was gender. They called it Genderfield.
Yes.
Oh man! And then they told
yeah.
us that it was it's an alternate side of history after they told us it was like
Which
a
is
accurate
odd.
milsim.
Which is odd. The one
Yeah,
I
that is
remember
odd.
most vividly was playing the single player, the 6 single player stories. There was the Norwegian one where you played as a girl, basically. She was like 17 or 18, going to rescue her mother, and you had to raid a heavy water station. And at the end, when you beat it, it shows right before you go back to the main menu, reads a text box comes up, and it talks about the 30 Norwegian commandos and English commandos that died while pulling off that mission. I'm like, oh, you just diminished the deaths of a few dozen men in wartime to say that this 18-year-old girl did it all by herself. Thanks.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
guys got
to-
medals posthumously for crying out loud.
And
Show some
I
respect,
was
please.
one of those people on the internet that was like, look, we didn't have red dots back then either.
No,
and
we
then
didn't.
no, we did. They were on anti-aircraft weapons. They
Right.
weren't slapped
No,
onto Tommy guns.
That's
and
what
shit.
I meant. Yeah, they weren't
Yeah.
slapped every rifleman's
Yeah.
rifle. They had some weird. I mean, just go back a couple, like to the mid '90s, and look at the EOTechs they had there. Those things are ginormous. They were put on the side of miniguns and helicopters. Those things were massive.
Well, look at a 1980s movie with like Sylvester Stallone, and they had like a
lasers
submachine
on
gun. The optic was bigger than the gun itself.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. They were gaslighting people into putting wokeness in the game.
Oh yeah.
That was probably one of the most infuriating things that got me mad at gaming.
So that was kind of like a good part of your like big awakening into how the gaming industry and kind of gaming culture had been overran, if you will.
Yeah, and it made me even more angry because Battlefield is probably one of my favorite franchises once I got into Battlefield 2. I think Battlefield 2 was when I really got into it because that was a better multiplayer experience because I finally had internet at that time. Yeah, I'm old as hell.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
It was
So-
always
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
always
and
fantastic to
everything.
see people running around with paddles. More people with paddles than with guns. There's still 2 points to res somebody, 2 points to kill someone as well. They changed that in 2142. It was only 1 point to res somebody, but there's still people doing it.
well, it was ultimate disrespect when you would use defibrillators to
Oh,
kill
to
someone.
kill people. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dude.
Yes, right in the
memories.
back too. You hit them right in their kidneys, and they're like,
That's right.
Yeah.
The memories
It
of
was so
that.
much
Oh
fun.
man.
Oh my goodness.
Flying
I forgot about
F-16s and F-18s in Dragon Valley with like an actual flight stick. Just
Yeah,
dropping bombs on people waiting for planes in the airstrip. Oh, it was beautiful.
I never did that, but I know of some people like it would actually change the entire game if
Oh,
you
yeah.
had a good pilot on your
Oh, dude.
team.
Played
Yeah.
it enough that I recognized names. That when I jumped in a server and I was running to a plane and I saw a certain name get in the plane, I was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. Get to a different server. That guy's gonna rule the air for the rest of the game. He's gonna have like 87.
Which Battlefield are we talking about?
Battlefield 2.
Oh,
Specifically on the
Battlefield
Dragon
4,
Valley.
dude. Battlefield 4, if you were a good helicopter pilot, I'm like, I'm just going to be a gunner on your... I don't even care.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
those motherfuckers, they could fly through like a parking garage and not hit anything.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I used to
Little
do
Bird.
with the scout heli.
Yeah, the Little Bird, man.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sick.
I want to
So
play
fun.
Battlefield 4 so bad. I own it.
We should load it up.
People
We
still
should-
play it. I'm down.
Are we all gonna play Battlefield 4 now?
I'm down.
Maybe.
All right.
Did we just
we're playing
become
Battlefield
best
4.
friends?
Yes. Yup.
Yep.
That's the second time it's happened to me this week.
That's what I love about Battlefield. So much room for activities.
That's right.
Oh,
That's why I love Dragon Valley, because the ceiling was so high on that map. You could pull off crazy maneuvers in your jet. Oh man. Oh,
No, I love all that stuff. And that's why I love, and I know people might attack me in chat, but you all can kiss my ass. Somebody's like, what's the most amount of hours you put into a game? For me, I hate to call it PUBG Battlegrounds, but they had to because the guy that created it is a woke shithead and they kicked him out because it's South Korea and they don't put up with that shit. They said, okay, bye.
Subhuman Titanfall 3 is Apex Legends.
Yeah, so I
it's
probably put
true.
about 4,000 hours into PUBG over the last.
Oh,
I
6
suck
years.
at Apex, bro. I just don't never liked it.
what about PUBG? Chalk, did you ever play that?
I never played PUBG either.
Dude, it's the reason I like it is most of the people that play it are around our ages. Like because they'll be like crazy battles and you'll get into like stuff and it really requires a lot of skill. It really does because the gun physics in it are amazing. Like it's really good. But you'll have like slow points and you'll talk about stuff and you'll like laugh and you'll have fun. Like it would be like you were in an actual war. Like when you watch Band of Brothers and they're fucking around before they get into the next battle.
Yeah.
That's why PUBG is amazing because you it's like intense, slow times. So you talk about stuff. Oh my goodness, somebody's like shooting at us in our car. Intense. And then you get to the last part where it's just insane, where you're just like, you got like 10 people left, like 3 teams, and you're just like, did you hear that? Did you hear? You know, it's a unique experience, and I love it because it allows for conversation and having fun, and everything's a story. Like you just get into the most weirdest shit in this game that you won't get into any other game. Like bridge camping is the best in PUBG. It's so much fun. So I highly suggest you play it, but I've been playing it regularly, probably about 10 hours a week since like 2018.
I'd rather play that old of a game than Tarkov. I have to pay to win.
but it's not woke at all. You might see like colorful things in it, but they are not woke because it's all
Define
South
colorful,
Korean.
Mo.
Yeah.
They have like rainbow colored stuff, but it's not gay.
Okay, you're good. Never mind.
All right,
Sorry.
well, dude.
I'm sorry I asked, frankly. You know.
No. Like people
my day is ruined.
there are people in the comments on PUBG and they're like, oh, like some people are just like, there's people fight paper dragons on either side.
Some
There's
people are male
that
feminists. I just, whatever. Don't
One
get me
gay
Yeah, and there's-
person delivered Starbucks to one of the devs. That means gay people made it. And all that
Yeah, but there's
shit.
but even still to this day, if you go in there and create a character, it's male or female. There isn't type
Yeah.
1 or
Oh
type 2.
fuck! We
You can make
argue
it
about the
look. You
type
can
one,
make it
type
look as gay as shit, But you know what? That's your prerogative.
Bro, I don't care if you make a guy look gay. I don't care if you make a tranny. Just it's male or female. The type 1, type 2 shit
Right.
always pisses me the fuck off.
Also,
Here's how you know the
Admit it.
game is amazing,
Admit it, please.
because you can have clan names. There's clan names in the same match.
nice.
I fought against a clan called Woke
oh, get out.
and a clan called MAGA.
Yeah,
That's why PUBG rules. Yes.
It was a 17-hour battle, and much blood was shed.
See, look, with Helldivers, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't allow the flags because I would have loved to have pride flags come down and I would just bully the hell out of them.
Oh my god, that's exactly what would happen too.
Oh, the Israel flag. Imagine dropping with an Israel flag and a Palestine flag.
You know that guy's not gonna buy. That guy's not gonna call in any stratagems whatsoever. He's just gonna play.
No,
with
if you
Oh,
had
the
a-
Israel guy? No way. Yeah.
If you had a teammate that had the Israeli flag and a teammate that had the Palestinian flag, I would just stand back and watch, see what
That would be
happens.
so much fun.
Meanwhile, you giant United States flag over top above the atmosphere hanging down
Just
off the ship.
watching.
No,
Calling
we'll
it
call
Bible
down-
Okay.
Steelers.
Can we
We'll
all
call down
agree? That,
stratagems to fuel the Israeli flag guy.
No, the American flag like calls like the Gundams down for them and just gives them guns. Oh, here's an autocannon, Israel. Oh, hey, you need a heavy machine gun?
Well-
Here you go, Palestine.
yeah, given our current administration, if you have an American flag and you call in a stratagem, it would give all of your enemies like $40 billion worth of machinery. Yeah. it would-
Every time you like,
You're like, oh
throw,
shit! I
like,
just armed all of my enemies. Damn it!
every orbital strike gives like the Israel flag like a bunch of rare samples.
Those pink
40% of all the medals that you earn goes to the Israeli flag guy. For
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good one.
I get rid of 1.5 million rounds of 155 artillery. Just keep dropping them. Just keep dropping them. Forget it. Just keep doing it.
Yeah, I would love it if we had people with the pride flag, and there was they forced a mode called where you have to fight on Super Palestine, and
map is
all of the people with the pride flag, they could fly, but they couldn't land. You know, they could get up to rooftops, but if they tried to jump down, they would die immediately,
Oh god.
like they do.
Oh no, Mo. Oh no.
That's not my stream.
Yes. This is true.
Not mine.
Sad but true.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
It's
That's all right. You're a piece of
Okay.
shit, and so are the
Let's
rest
go,
of,
baby.
of us.
yeah. I'm gonna watch the movie called "Bringing Democracy to Islam."
There we go, corn boy. I'm like lobbing like softballs at him, and he's like, "All right, I'll hit one to the fences."
It's almost like he knows the FBI statistics or something.
Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, get rid of that rookie shit. You need to pump those rookie numbers up. Only real winners get cookies.
That's right.
So,
Oh,
now
shit.
you know. Speaking of
So-
first-person shooters and dropping bombs on people, what have you been shooting lately?
Yeah.
In game, specifically in
Oh,
game.
in
what
Minecraft.
have you been shooting?
Mostly bots and bugs.
Oh, let's go.
I was gonna say
Okay.
usually
Yeah.
spammers in chat because he mods every channel
Kick
that's
dirt.
worth a shit.
Oh yeah.
I'd be surprised. There really isn't. Really never see a lot of spammers.
I'm glad
Kinda
there's no
surprising.
spammers in this chat. By the way, if you're in the chat, like the stream nerds and consider subscribing for more great content. Share it out on social.
Alec Baldwin's-
on the pod.
Thank
Hell
you,
no.
Jake. I don't know how to do that very well.
I know how to do
Alec
one.
Baldwin's finger does not miss, so
Yeah.
do not miss the thumbs up button,
That's right.
and make sure you follow each week and enjoy all of it. Enjoy his wonderful thumbnail that might or may not have been made by somebody that I know personally. So
And don't take a picture of you doing it because when he sees cameras, he gets a little PTSD. So
Nagardal, tell us about the recent weapon changes in Helldivers 2 that you heard
no.
about today.
oh no.
I honestly don't remember reading anything today. I was not prepared for this stream.
What's your favorite stratagem?
The
power weapon used?
quasar laser.
Uh-huh.
I
Don't tell
didn't
me.
actually read into that, but
What did they do to
added
it?
like a 5-second. What was it? Cooldown time.
Yeah, between shots, I
I don't-
think.
Another 5 seconds? You kidding me?
Yeah, it's like
I didn't
already
like
was
the
5
quasar
seconds,
gun.
wasn't it?
I wasn't good with
I love it. I use it for everything and take down pretty much anything.
It's a laser pointer from
Now
God.
it sounds like it sucks.
You know, like you're
But
burning
it
ants
hurts
all
your
the time.
Project Taco
KD. I
says
like having an
everything is in
auto
the-
cannon.
I'm sorry. Do we have an adult in the chat, or excuse me, an adult in the call who cares about his KD and not
Yeah.
about helping the team? Get
Not
out.
me.
Get the F out of here. I will come to California and find you.
I care about my KD. You sound like a
You
normie.
care. But
Yeah,
it
I
should be
gotta
more about
compete
the
with
team.
ABF, bro.
Dude, I don't care about my KD whatsoever. Like my old name was
Thank you, Mo.
was 2-bit because I would take double Berettas.
Let's go,
Yeah.
baby.
I don't
Let's
I don't
go.
care about
Counter-Strike
shit.
for the win.
Dude, I'm like the guy that runs in and goes Allah Akbar and just like
It's
clears out a bunch of
Akbar.
people because they
I
don't
do
expect
too.
it. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna do this stuff," and I'm like, "Oh," you know. So I'm like that guy. I'm the one that I just don't care. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
He keeps getting the AUG. Get a better gun. Project Taco, please do tell. Spill the tea.
Okay,
sir.
let's be serious.
Ooh.
Anybody that's played on a computer and has played Counter-Strike, there's only
That's
one person that needs to be removed from the face of the earth, and that's people that buy auto snipers.
Ooh,
Oh,
shots
yeah.
fired.
Auto
Oh,
sniper
you're talking
user.
about semi-auto?
That's right.
Mhm.
If you get the
No,
SIG
auto
553,
snipers.
get the F out of this server.
So
Get
so
out.
there you got pistols, submachine guns, shotguns. I guess it would be like DMRs. I can't remember what they're called, but it's like the Call of Duty guns.
the AUG or
with
whatever.
bolt action sniper rifles, and then you have the auto snipers, which is basically like instant death. And
So what
it's
is
a-
it?
it's a-
A
it's
full
a-
auto?
Oh yeah,
There are-
you can just
yeah.
you can destroy people. And by the way, it's like
Yeah.
it's a gentleman's agreement that you don't do that
Right.
in ranked matches. If
It's
you're in casual, okay, fine.
The
But if you're
terror is
ranked,
to the scar.
You can buy
isn't
it. You
Right.
can buy it.
there's the AUG A3, which has an optic to it. And
That's
then there's the
yeah,
SIG
that's the
552
bitch
or
one.
SIG
You get
553.
Like
called
it's
out
almost
if you
like
use that
it's
one
all
right.
it's totally unfair, and it's like
Yeah.
they never nerfed it and stuff
Well-
like that. But it's like you don't use it in Counter Strike because it's
You'll get
it's
vote kicked
basically
out of that, honestly.
Yep.
oh yeah no like by your own team, by the way.
Yeah.
What's the name
I've
of
done
one
it
of the
before.
guns that they have that you don't like?
An AUG A3, the AUG.
AUG
No,
is
anything
Oh,
anything
the
auto
AUG.
sniper.
And the SIG 552.
The Scar-
another
Oh,
one
okay.
Yeah.
So
which
you're
has
talking
optic
about a
on it.
full auto that you can scope.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you,
Okay.
and it has no recoil. It's like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Yep.
It goes through
Because
walls
the
and shit. Like
Yeah,
you
the
you'll
AUG
just
actually has an optic you can
reload.
go first person with.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Right.
it's like saying like I don't. It's like having it's like Jay playing Mario Kart. You know, he's got like
Yeah,
the
with the bumpers.
yeah. There it's like bumper bowling. For
Yeah,
Counter-Strike
dude,
players.
that is so perfect because when I was playing with my cousin, I used to use it, and then and once I started ranking up, he's like, "All right, man, you're a man now. You can't." Be
Yeah,
a dog
no,
anymore."
like auto
I was like,
snipers
"Why
and
not? I'm
Counter Strike
so
is
good
like
with
bumper
it."
bowling.
Yeah,
Like
it
you can
is.
just fire indiscriminately and you'll just hit people.
And
Like,
bumper
it's so-
bowling is
like-
fun. It's great when you're all drunk, but everybody has to be in agreement about it. And you'll have to
Yeah.
kind of be like there with each other. So
Oh no, I've admonished people and told them that they're a bundle of sticks for doing that. I'm like,
But-
what are you
Well, the way
doing,
to
dude?
balance-
Because
Oh,
if
they're
you
proud
get
of it.
killed, then the other team, if they pick it up, there's nothing wrong with it, and you get really annoyed by it because you're trying to like capture, you know, you're on dust 2 and you're trying to capture like point B, which is wide open, and because this guy that has a little dick on your team gets an auto sniper, gives it up to the other team. You can't admonish the other team for taking advantage of the fact that you have like a little winky tink on your team that can't actually shoot with real guns. You know?
It
Ugh.
usually means you suck because normally you'd want to just like stack on like.
Yes, I did,
Canary
Subhuman.
and, like,
Yes, I
stack
did.
things.
Well,
That's
I was
wrong.
going to say the way to balance out the issue would be just allow aim down sight for every single gun, because that's what the issue is.
but then it wouldn't be Counter Strike.
It would
I know.
Counter Strike.
So what they should do is probably take that away from the guns you don't like.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
I like having a low tier. It's not a low tier gun. It's like it's
I
like
like having low T. What?
Obviously,
Must
it looks like he's got pizza with pineapple on it.
yes, right. It's
Get out, get
delicious.
Oh,
F outta here.
nice. It is
No.
good.
Okay,
Agnol, you can answer.
I made fun of you.
Parentheses.
I love Hawaiian pizza with a barbecue base. That shit is
Okay.
over the top
Look,
good.
barbecue.
See, I don't
and
know. The
chicken
barbecue
pizza
sounds like
fine, but
ruin it.
pineapple
I like
on
both.
pizza.
Nope, barbecue
Word.
with bacon and pineapple. It's called a Hawaiian pizza. It's so good.
Phantom, I don't eat corn the long way, but I
like
know how to eat
Hawaiian pizza,
long
but I've
pig
never
the
had it
long
with
way.
barbecue.
Have you ever had tacos, my guy? Like with pastor and pineapple? It's so delicious.
Yeah, that's a taco.
Oh,
homie.
not
That ain't pizza.
pineapple. My favorite is lingua.
Oh,
was
lingua's
my
good.
favorite.
I like lingua.
You like
Dude,
Ligma?
lingua,
Ligma.
Lick my balls. Sorry.
I mean,
It's
It's-
chopped
you
up
can literally-
cow tongue and deep fried.
and back me up on the
No
shock.
thanks.
You can see the taste
Yeah.
buds.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Yes, you can, but it tastes like
Stuck on
filet
it.
mignon,
See
and it's
the
just
taste.
as good.
No, dude, the fat
And-
tastes like the fat from a steak. It's insane.
So good. No, it is. It's like literally, yeah. Head tacos are good.
Those aren't real
Head
tacos,
meat.
Project Tacos, not the fucking burst your bubble.
No, those are they call. You know what they call those in
He's an
Mexico?
expert.
American tacos.
No, those are not tacos.
No, you know what they call them in Mexico? If you look, order off a menu, they call them gringos.
Oh,
Yeah, they
That's
do.
like
way better name. Way better name.
I'm dead serious. Project Taco, bring me
I know.
back me up in the chat. They call them gringos. Like if you go to Cancun and you order like a hard shell taco, they call them.
Tostadas, yeah. The
I have
hard
been around
shells. Mhm,
Hispanic people. In
I
my
love
life,
tostadas. Tostadas are great.
They agree. I'm aware.
mhm. Tostadas, great. Well, you know what? Like in the Mexican households I was in, they don't even like use the tostadas like gringo style. They just break parts of it and like scoop
Yeah,
up beans
Because
with it.
they're
Like, they don't.
hard, homie. They're
Yeah.
not soft, so you can't actually wrap it up and hold it.
No, yeah, exactly.
Man down.
Well, no.
All right, guys, we hit an hour. Should we wrap it up?
Oh
Should
no,
we?
I don't know.
I
We're
never
going
get
pretty
time
hard
to
right now.
go
I can go.
later.
I can go later. I don't care.
I'm chill.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
up
it's
to you.
sort
It's
of-
it's
I have
it's,
opinions
it's your
about the war
channel.
in Ukraine we need to get to. First off,
We-
no.
We could probably go for another like 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, here, okay, so I saw somebody in the chat bringing up, I think it was, I need to scroll up here. John the Casual Artist was bringing up Doom and Wolfenstein 3D, which, by the way, shareware for the win. One of the
go.
best marketing ideas
What a
ever.
time to be alive. I was barely
Yeah.
alive, but I remember.
Yeah. So I remember in 1995. Me and my friend figured out how to dial into each other's modems, like where we could dial in
let's
like it
go.
was
I
AOL.
know where this is going.
And we did deathmatch on Doom in 1995 on our
And it was the
Pentium.
greatest thing in the world.
Let's go.
I had a Pentium 60.
Let's
he had a-
Let's go.
He had a Pentium 133 because his parents made a lot of money, and he had an AWA 64 sound card, which is amazing. So all the
Oh.
sound.
Yep.
I had a
25
Packard
bells.
Bell, so I had a Packard Bell, so I'm just glad it didn't blow up in my face.
Packard
But,
Bells were the perfect like entry point into PC gaming.
Dude,
back then.
Look
Yeah.
up on eBay. Nostalgia is a mother effer. If you go up on eBay and you look for like a perfect like condition like Packard Bell, it's a lot of money.
No
It's a
kidding,
lot of
really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like most
like
things,
$300,
nostalgia's
$400 for a computer that barely cost that much when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we dialed in and it was so cool. I remember when we would talk in the chat and we're like, "Where are you?" It was just me versus him, and we would
man.
like people don't understand. Like it was really hard to get this shit off the ground. Like it was really hard.
Right.
Like to do a not null modem because that's like using your serial port.
That's way old,
actually. Yeah, it was.
It wouldn't even become semi-easy until not even Quake, but Quake 2. Quake 2 is when
Ah.
it finally started to get easier, and then obviously Team Arena Quake 3, when that came out, it was way easier.
Yeah, Sam's Club,
Quake.
baby.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna try Quake, bro.
Get the
I got my
Sam's
first
Club.
game from there. Test Drive 3, The Passion.
Oh,
First
Oh
game.
yeah.
I'm
And I
still
played
waiting.
it on our Tandy 1000.
Get out. You are old.
I had
Good.
okay, here's what I
Good
had.
God.
I had Out of This World, Lemmings, F-29
Oh,
Retaliator, which if you
amazing.
don't understand what that game is, that game was a shit. All right,
I
that was
bet it is.
great. Yeah, it was so good. And I had Test Drive 3.
Test Drive
and
Unlimited 2, please
it
hurry up
was-
to come out. I'm waiting for you. My third love is
Yeah.
racing games. Just going to admit it.
Sounds so familiar.
Dude, Test Drive Unlimited was so awesome. Doing the like a Hawaiian island. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember driving
Oahu.
around the entire
around
I
island.
did have that
Oahu.
game. It sounds real familiar.
It was so much fun.
Oh, the soundtrack.
Dude, that's
too.
one of those
so
games. Once again, that's why PUBG is so fun. you could play Test Drive Unlimited, and you could just fuck about and do nothing.
Yeah.
And it was
Hey, just
the
drive, man.
funnest thing.
Just drive.
It was
I
like
grew up
so many
on
friends
I think
Run.
one I liked was Midnight Club. I was like,
Midnight Club
Midnight
was
Club?
great.
oh, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit. It was like,
Need for Speed.
best.
I had Need for Speed on the Panasonic 3DO.
Dude, the 3DO version was amazing.
Christ.
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh, you had the horrible. You had the horrible actor. It's like, oh, did somebody lose?
That's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, it
Hopefully
was
we all
basically
play
like the precursor to the PS1.
Jeez.
Like all those games that were on the 3DO eventually just got ported over to the PS1 because it came
Mhm.
out like not that much longer after.
Right.
So
That's going GNK. Good job.
Dude, Road Rash on 3DO was amazing. Road Rash
I
on
had a
3DO
PlayStation.
and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Let's go, Subhuman. Perfect Dark. N64. Let's go.
This is
Most
gnarly.
Wanted. Best. Need for
Dude,
Speed.
Most
My
Wanted
OG
was
05
so
Most
much
Wanted
fun.
Was
Mhm.
tits. It was one of
Most
the last
Wanted-
games to come out on like 9 consoles as well.
Driving-
It came out on the
driving
GameCube
through
Xbox.
driving through police barriers in that game was so much fun.
Mhm.
I'd make a point of it. It was so much fun.
And you'd be driving a purple McLaren. They're driving a black Porsche Carrera GT. No, 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 not quite, sir. This is an English car. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
By the way, yeah. Does anybody remember what you were shooting at the end of Doom 2 when you're fighting against the demon head?
It's
Yeah,
been way too long. I can't
yeah.
remember.
The super.
It was
the
John
Spider-Man-
Romero's head on a stake.
What,
Wait,
really?
wasn't that the first Doom? Wasn't that the first Doom? When
No,
you
that
could
was
go
the
past
second
the
Doom.
icon of sin and get into John Romero's head? Okay, it was the second.
Yeah,
Never mind.
and he would talk in reverse, but if you played it the other way
Play
around, it
back.
would say
You beat the game,
no,
basically.
it would say the key to beat me is to kill John Romero.
Oh, that's right.
But he
That's
said,
right.
yeah. So if you like did the anti-clipping cheat, you could
Mhm.
go in there and you could see him and you could just beat the shit out of him. You know?
Fear, First Encounter, Assault Recon. That was another tits first-person shooter. I love
Oh,
it.
the
It's
game
so good.
Fear,
Go to
yeah, I
GOG,
have that right
buy
up
it.
there.
It's great.
Yeah, that game's
By the way, the best mod for Doom was the Tim Allen Doom. Has anybody ever seen it?
What?
I never did that.
Dude, play it real quick.
Yeah, you can download
Put in
like
Tim
20.
Allen Doom.
Get the wad.
Every sound and every visual asset is either Tim Allen's picture from Home Improvement or his. So if you shot a gun, it was her.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's so like you need to share this with the chat. We need like before the dark times, before
Before the dark times,
X.
when the Fire Nation invaded.
Yes.
Everything is to know.
I don't think there's any audio.
All right.
Okay, this is Doom 2. That's Doom 1, Episode 2, Map 1.
Is that the right clip?
I'm sorry.
No, you
Is
should
that
be
the
able to
right
hear
clip?
stuff in it. Like look it up. Like you'll hear it. It'll just be like all it does is the grunt from Home Improvement as the sound. Like there's only two assets. The sound is the grunt from Home Improvement, and the
Image sprites
picture.
of his face.
All the pictures are Tim Allen. Yeah, yeah.
Oh gosh!
It's-
Don't turn on.
Oh,
3D
I had
sprite.
that
That
tab
means
muted.
basically
I'm an
following you.
idiot. Unmute tab. Okay.
You son of a bitch,
Yeah.
Dylan.
Dylan, you son of a bitch!
Yeah. Things sound weird, but
This music is a fever dream.
Is that even the right thing?
They're not doing the sound.
no, that was the same. That was the same.
I can hear
But
it.
this
Yeah,
one.
this isn't. No, I think they were trying to like capitalize on it. That's not it. But, I mean, it is the visual part.
It is Episode 2, Map 1. That's for sure.
I can hear it. There it is.
So good.
It's get everybody go home. Whatever you do, drop acid, rip a bong, take some DMT, get some mushrooms in your tea.
Yeah,
Download this wad and let us know how it went.
Just peak
Take pictures
gaming.
from the hospital.
Oh,
if
it'd
you
be terrible.
That seems like a bad trip.
Yeah,
Well, that's
not
why
a
I
good trip
take
at all.
pictures from the hospital to make it.
All right. Well, I think we should end it there. What do you guys think?
What a way to go! I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Mo.
Mo is frozen in his
Oh, yeah.
terroristic looking
Beautiful
state.
smile, though. Look at those teeth. Well done,
Speaking
sir.
of acid,
Yeah, I think he's about to
Right.
push the button, if you know what I mean.
he
He's
died a
tripped
happy
out.
man.
That's right.
Oh, we
Oh,
don't
no.
know. No.
What a way to go.
Bye,
I
Mo.
know.
Well, Nagernal, what do you want to shout out?
All his charts and maps behind him.
Well, first I'm gonna drop Mo's link since he's not here to promote
True.
anything. He has a
Damn.
What a
political
homie. For the
channel
homies.
and he has Twitter.
I'm thinking he'll come back.
Me,
What a good guy.
yeah, I'll probably try. Don't let him in. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't let him in.
I'll just be uploading some clips to my YouTube channel. Oops, I deleted that. And yeah, that's about it. Modding and stuff.
Nice.
Right on. Right
Keep on keeping on with the modding.
Keep
How about you,
it.
Chaka Zulu?
I will be on Static 2020's channel for the usual weekend pregame. If you guys want to check it out, it's Static 2020, no spaces, right? And then my channel, Shaka Zulu 12. I make YouTube videos and I stream on Kick. And yeah, pretty much. Oh, we do. I stream on Saturdays with a bunch of guys, and we do Saturday, and we all play our own game. We all just kind of dick around and have fun. And then Kratos will show us a YouTube video that gets all our channels demonetized. And it's fun.
Thank you, Kratos. I'll get it.
I need to join you
You're a
guys
good
for
guy.
another one of those. That was pretty fun last time I did it. So
Oh, yeah. They're fun.
Right
nice.
on.
How about you, Big Dog Jake?
Thank you very much, ABF. If I may shout out the things I'm going to be on this week. Tomorrow, Tuesday at 9 p.m., I will be on Nerdy Neo's channel. He'll be away for work, but we're going to be doing top 5 comedy movies with a full panel. Don't worry, you guys can follow me later. I'll be sending links out. On Thursday, I have Book Club with Mr. Paul Hadoken, where we will be reviewing 4 musical albums. I will be reviewing Where Owls Know My Name by Rivers of Nile, homies from Pennsylvania. On Friday, I will attempt to be on the Melee Games Town Square with Melee James and Melee K. And on Saturday, I will be on the Go No Dono, Goes Nowhere Does Nothing channel for Fish Tank with ADH Geek. And other than that, for this week, I will be doing nothing. My name is Big Dog Jake, BIGGDOGGJAKE. I am a professional VOA. I am a political writer and analyst for hire. I love video games. I love metal music. I will talk to anyone about them. You can follow me at BIGGDOGGJAKE on Twitter, on Instagram. Shoot me a DM on Discord. We could talk. Mr. ABF, thank you so much for having me on the show. Throwing it back to you to close this out.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
And by the way, make sure to like the stream, nerds, and comment on the VOD when it goes up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nerds.
It was great talking all kinds of retro and not so retro, just near past games.
Absolutely.
Be sure to check out the GCA next Wednesday. I'll be on there along with Nagernal and a bunch of other people. We're gonna have Angry Badger on and a mystery guest, which apparently we're keeping a secret.
Ooh.
So yeah, tune into
know.
that. Mo is back. Mo, what would you like to say on our sign off?
I would like to say the fellowship that has been supporting everybody here. Yeah, it's just been absolutely amazing. If you're not part of the GCA, you're more than welcome to join. It's not public, but it's easy to get into. Just let us know. But here's what I'm going to say. Things are just absolutely cooking. In the fellowship, the next generation of content creators, whether they be us or anybody else, they're coming through the ranks, and I couldn't be happier. This is an exciting time. All right, we are winning the culture war. All right,
Yeah.
we might not be in the lead right now, but we will be soon. So if anybody's out there that has anything to add to it, anybody that's creative, anybody that can make anybody laugh, anybody that can make anybody think, get to it and do it. Let's make it happen, and that's what this is all about.
For the
Thank
homies,
goodness for
the
people like
fellowship.
that's right. Thank goodness for people like ABF who support all of our streamers and it makes his own content. And thank you for all of you out there who support us and are thinking about what they're going to do to help move the culture along in a healthy direction. So that's what I got to say. I'm excited.
And
It was a great
We
discussion.
do that by having fun. You know, the left does not want to have fun.
Absolutely.
The establishment doesn't want to have fun. We want to have fun. Chat, you are fun. So just be yourselves and have fun with everybody because that's how we, make impact.
Absolutely. The left doesn't want you to have bread and circuses. We got bread and circus. We got all the bread and all the clowns you can handle. So
Yeah,
come
with
hang
blackjack
with
and
us.
hooker.
Yeah.
That's right.
And if anybody wants to reach out to us to possibly be on stream just to see what it's like, if you're thinking about being
absolutely.
on a podcast or want to and just want to dip your toe in, let us know. We'll bring you on one of our streams when we have an opening, and you can try it out. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but after the first one, it's really not that big of a deal. Turns out Hassan was wrong about that. It's pretty freaking easy.
God, yeah. Freaking
He's wrong about a lot of stuff.
Loser.
If I was his mom,
he was right about the communism part, though, right?
I'm just all right. End the stream, please. End the stream.
God.